About a week ago, a Malaysian mother of 3 died, and the police believe that she may have died by suicide. The famous TikToker had been on the receiving end of hate comments over the past few months. Her topics usually ranged from homeschooling, sexual harassment, and caring for luxury handbags. I'd like to say something before we continue. Suicide is a complex mental health issue, and I do not have the authority or expertise to touch on it, so I'll not be exploring that today. But I do want to talk a little bit about hate comments and cyberbullying. When news of her death broke, there were quite a few comments about mental health, cyberbullying, and messages of condolences. Makes sense lah, right? Tapi, there were also so many comments that were just outright disgusting and heartless. Basically saying that if you can't take the pressure of being in the public eye, you shouldn't put yourself out there. The price of fame. We have such a strong culture of victim survivor blaming. It's scary, man. Compassion, basic understanding of mental health, empathy, and what it means to exist in digital spaces, semua tak ada. Just bulldoze over common decency and kindness. The question is, why are we okay or justifying horrible, mean hate comments? It's one thing to share your thoughts openly and freely because it's totally okay for you to not agree with everything you see online. But it's a whole nother thing to say you don't with so much hate, disrespect, and personal attacks. Why can't you express your opinions without telling people they look ugly lah, they should act their age, they deserve to die, they deserve to get raped? Because I've seen it happening. I've seen people disagree with things in the most normal and polite way possible. It's just very simple tau, like, hey, I don't blah 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 blah. Everything's so polite and kept to the topic itself. No foul language, no personal attacks, nothing. Just expressing a different thought. And this one really no logic, and you bully someone, a complete stranger, because you don't like what they say, do, and are, and when they harm themselves because of these comments, you say that's also their fault. You think your words have no consequences. Words carry so much weight. Why do you not see that? And all these people saying,
oh, just be strong, ignore the negativity, that's normal lah.
Why are you normalizing cyberbullying? And you can't ignore it when you're being bullied. It's happening to you. Would you say the same thing if it causes physical harm? I don't think so. You wouldn't say, oh, just ignore that huge cut. Oh, just ignore your broken wrist, arm, all. No, right? Because it's mental harm, invisible to most, you think everybody should just get over it, sweep it under the carpet and pretend like it never happened. And why do people think they know what it's like to be someone else? We don't. Even if you know someone really well, you still wouldn't quite know how it truly feels to be them, because we all feel, see things, and are impacted by things very differently. Bottom line, your hate comments and cyberbullying, yes, that's what it's called when you go online and tell people repeatedly horrible things about them, cuts deep and leaves a lasting impact. Imagine all the things you say to people being said to you. How would that feel? What would you do?